Hello and welcome back to day 19 of our Bible study in the book of Matthew, chapter 11. We're just finishing up because I didn't realize yesterday I left 2 verses that I didn't read, or maybe 3. So it'll be a short video, I'm sure. All things have been committed to me by my Father. No one knows the Son except the Father, and no one knows the Father except the Son, and those to whom the Son chooses to reveal him. First, I wanted to reference a verse that I had been thinking of and talking about throughout this series, where in John 5:22 it says, "For the Father judgeth no man, but hath committed all judgment unto the Son." And there's a few other passages that tend to affirm that ideology of Jesus now being the judge, because God passed that role of judgment to the Son. And Jesus kind of correlates with that because of this: all things have been committed to me by my Father. No one knows the Son except the Father. I think what that's actually attempting to say, and is a little bit limited by the language barrier, is nobody is able to know the Son unless they know the Father. And no one knows the Father except they know the Son, and those to whom the Son chooses to reveal him. So it's like, if you know one, you know the other. But if you know the Father, it's because the Son chose to reveal the Father to you. That's an interesting one. I don't know what to say about that. I don't think I have anything to say about that other than it's something that I want to ponder more and see if I truly understand that well. Come to me, all you who are weary. And one thing I think about is, if they were interpreting it that way, I'm sure the scribes and Pharisees would have been real upset about that. Come unto me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. And I think we often hear that, like the life of being a Christian is oftentimes thought of as difficult, and it probably is a lot of difficulty in it. But here Jesus is saying that his yoke is easy and his burden is light, kind of referring to what I understand as either a yoke that's attached to oxen, or a yoke that a person might carry to balance water buckets or whatever other load. But either way, we're being compared to this workforce that's bearing a burden, and I think that's something that we all do just by nature of being alive. We have burdens that we bear, and Christ is saying, take on my yoke, because my burden is easy and my yoke is easy and my burden is light. We heard today in church actually about how especially in the American culture, we idealize freedom, and yet we're always slave to something. Even if we are free from tyranny, we end up being slave to our own desires, whatever they may be. And if we're freed from our desires, then we might be brought into slavery to whatever responsibility we have, or whatever task that we need to do. But it was an interesting thought process. Christ isn't saying just plain old freedom. It's freedom from sin and responsibility to God. I kind of like that thought. Freed from the bondage of sin and the bondage of iniquity, and instead accepting responsibility for living righteously, at least continually trying and accepting the sacrifice of Christ for where we fail. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more.